Hey guys, what is up? Slappy here, playing some more Creativerse on the Project Singularity Creativerse server. And it's been a while since I've been on. I took a little bit of time off. Had to let my injury heal up. It's still not really healed, but you know what? I'm okay. I'll be fine. Look at this. This is the most annoying thing I've encountered in a while. I went and harvested these guys. They give you eggs. That's all well and good, but you take the piece of grass, and it's not even like, oh, I held too long. It's like you take it immediately. So frustrating. Anyway, today we're over here and there's something I want to build. I want to build a restaurant on top of our kitchen. So this is our kitchen. If you guys haven't seen it, we can make every food in the game with these materials. That being said, they have to be stocked. So, you know, there's that. I think we have a little bit of everything though. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything. So we can make every material in the game. Every food in the game. There's like 45 different pieces of food in the game. They all give you different buffs and things. You can get corruption damage, you can get no fall damage. Just all kinds of stuff, really. I never really actually knew how useful the food in this game was until I kind of looked into it. And I want to put a restaurant on top of this. And I also want to use some of the new blocks. You know, we got these beautiful new slabs and slopes and whatever else. And I think it'd be prudent to use them in this build. So, that being said, I don't actually know what I want to use in this build. I know, okay, so this bottom part here, where we have the kitchen, is going to be kind of like the foundation, and then I want it to be kind of bigger on top. You know what I mean? That's the plan anyway. I often say I have a plan, and then I start building it, and it ends up being completely opposite of whatever I said I wanted to build. So, yeah, I'm thinking, well, let's go over to where Walden has them set up, because over here, we're not going to be able to see them that well, because I have them in a chest. So let's just give a little run. If you guys don't have Pro, the best part is definitely the double stamina. The glider is kind of buggy. The flashlight's actually weirdly useful, but the double stamina, man, I tell you. So, okay, here's all our blocks. We got all kinds of options. We could go with the Adobes and make some sort of colorful thing, but honestly, well, I build a lot with Adobe Wall at the museum, so I think we're going to be using these a lot over there. So I'd kind of like to play around with other blocks, you know, keep it fresh. We got the bedrock, we got the limestone. I'm thinking maybe like limestone and the glass, maybe even some peak stone up in there. You know, we're gonna play around. So I think I'm gonna need to get some glass. I think I'm gonna need to get some limestone, and we're going to see what we can't create. So I'll see you guys over there, and maybe we'll start something. Now this is where the flashlight reigns supreme. Look at this. I can mine to my heart's content and never lay down a torch. It is so freaking handy. You know, when I saw them announce. Somebody was in here a long time ago with moss torches, but when I saw them announce the pro things, I was like, oh, the glider is going to be the best part. The double stamina is pretty cool, but who needs a flashlight? I gotta tell you, best part of the whole thing is definitely the flashlight. It is so ridiculously handy. It's absurd how much I use it. Anyway, yeah, I went and got some limestone. I got some peak stone, yeah. And I got a whole bunch of sand, and, oh, the heating turned on. It's really loud. Heater is finally off. I can have some peace and silence. It is so freaking loud, man. So I've decided we're going to go with sort of limestone, keep with the base of the pattern, and peak stone and glass. That's going to be sort of our three things. I think there'll be some nice contrast. The peak stone is a bit of a texture, but I think we can work with that. So, I think the first thing I want to do is kind of get a floor laid out, and then we'll try and sort of build around it. So what I'm thinking is we're probably going to use the stairs. How do I make the stairs? These guys. Unlock. Let's go here. Let's go here. Alright, so we're going to have some of these. Let's get those in our inventory. So how high up do I want this? Well, let's see. You come off the path here. You know what? Good time to use these guys. Come off the path here. Need a couple more. Come off the path here, and then probably walk up. Like right here. Those are beautiful stairs, I tell you. And then we're going to make it sort of one higher. It's going to be at this level. How's that? Yeah, I think we can make that do. I might sort of swing the path sort of around this way more, so it's a bit more of a walk up to the restaurant. I think that's probably a plan. Yeah, okay. We're going to make one more thing of stairs. I only need one more stair. That's frustrating. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then we want our floor to commence. Thinking sort of the main part of the floor we're going to do with these peak stone slabs. Now, I guess one of the big things that I'm like, is I don't need slabs for the floor here. I could just use a real block. But we might as well use the new blocks, 1. And 2, I kind of want to have it sunk in at some point. At some point, we're going to have sort of a sunken in section. And yeah, so let's keep going with this sort of thing. I don't know why I stopped to say that and then just sort of... I kind of want like a circular shape, I suppose. I say circular, we're working with blocks, so we can't have that circular, right? But something of this nature... Yeah, maybe even a touch more, and it'll come over the base. This is the floor of the place, so this is where all the seating's going to be, so it has to be a decent size, and then we're going to use the other blocks to sort of decorate it up. If that makes much sense. Speaking of which, we're going to need a bunch more peak stone slabs. I've just been kind of chopping up all kinds of different slabs and slopes. Yeah, slopes. Somebody corrected me, Avale corrected me and said, you know, roofs are crafted blocks, slopes are chopped up in that machine, which is totally true, and probably something I should be more conscious of when I'm speaking, but, you know, whatever. No, I definitely should be more conscious of that. So anyway, I'm going to get the floor laid out, and then we'll kind of see what else we can do with it. So I got a few things done. One, we still need an entrance to this place. So for now, I'm thinking right here. Also, how cool does it look with like the 2.5 height? I think it's a really, really nice look. Also, how good would a glass door be right here? That'd be cool. Anyway, we might not keep it like this. It's kind of cool, but it's not that cool. I'm just trying to get inside, and it's really difficult. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to access this. I'm pressing all of the wrong buttons. So let's look at the... I'm saying a lot of words, and I'm not really saying any words. One of those days, man. I tell you, I am just all over the place right now. I want to try something here and put like these stairs on the outside of it. See if that works. Yeah, it just makes it look a bit bulky, I think, is my only issue with that. The other thing we can do is... Oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong buttons. That's why I'm walking backwards. Also, I get my new computer, hopefully today. We could do that. That makes it look a bit dark, though. I think I want to keep it a bit more light. So I think we'll just go with this. I'm hoping to get it today. I'm recording this on Monday. I was going to wait to just get my new computer to record, but then, you know, I got it with FedEx, and here's my only issue is they tried to deliver it. I wasn't home. I was away this weekend. They didn't deliver it, which is great. I don't want them leaving in front of my door, you know. But then it's like, well, I'm not really at home all day Monday. Like, I'm recording this, it's like 7 a.m. But, like, I leave in like an hour, I'm going to leave, and then I'm not going to be home all day because, you know, I have school. And then it's like... They redeliver apparently 3 times, so he's probably going to come again Tuesday. I'm not going to be home. So then realistically, I have to like wait for Wednesday to be able to pick it up from the store, and it's like, man, this is just like, whatever. I guess it's just delivery things. Anyway, so here's what I kind of wanted to do was make like a down section. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wanted like a ring on the outside, and then sort of a section in the middle that's like all the seating's kind of just down slightly. But This is kind of a small area. What do I want to do? I can extend the restaurant that way. I don't particularly want to make it any wider. I don't think. I guess I could. What if I just put more on every side? Sorry, now I'm decorating just on camera, doing whatever I feel. So sorry if any FedEx people are watching. I'm not bitching about your policies. I get that the redelivery thing is an awesome thing, but it's just like, you know, I'm not going to be home, so I know it's going to have to be something where I have to go pick it up at the thing. But, you know. Anyway, let's see. If we widen it all out by 1, probably even bring this side in. Why is that? Oh, because this side's 1 wider. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Let me kind of... Oh my goodness, the one time I fall through. Okay, let me get it kind of into place, and we'll see if it's any good. Also, no more bitching about FedEx, but can we please do something? Next time they ask for input, everyone just write upgraded processor, please. I don't care if I have to use all the Lumite I have. I just want a processor that can do slabs in like under 10 seconds, you know? Anyway, already bitching about stuff. They just released a great update, and I'm like, you know what? Not enough. Give me an upgraded processor. I guess today is just the bitchin' episode. I didn't mean to call out playful there. I just listened to it back, and I was like, that sounded kind of mean. No, I just really want an upgraded processor, man. It just takes so long, but no, they're doing a great job. They keep updating the game so well. Anyway, one thing I don't like is that we have this floating gap here. And you can't double stack slabs for whatever reason, which is annoying. You know, we should be able to make a full block out of slabs if we so want for situations such as this. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do, I was trying some different things. One, I tried putting a glass floor here so you can sort of see into the kitchen. I don't know if I like that. Like, you know, it's sort of one of those things where I'm like, it's like a cool idea, but then it's kind of like there's nothing down there. I also just made the floor down here peak stone, a little nicer. Also this glass slab, perfect, because now I don't have a bump there, which is really cool. But what I think I'm going to do is actually lower a lot of this. Well, no, not a lot of this. I think what I want to do is lower anything that's on top of one of these. Anything that's on top of a wall, I think I'm going to lower. So we're going to have this sort of whole section be on here, and then instead of... So yeah, we're going to have like a one-wide transition of peak stone into whatever like this area is. So if it's like this, which means we're going to have to widen out... Okay. Yeah, so I'm not making much sense right now. Basically, we're going to do this along the outside still. It's just going to be like a little wider now. I still want it kind of like up. I still like kind of want like a raised up area. Well, maybe not in front. Oh man, a lot of design choices in this that I'm just like not prepared for. Slabs, you made my life so hard. Oh, there, buddy. Oh, right. Right, there's one of those there. Okay. So we want something like that. Let me work on this a bit. Okay, so we got some stuff done there. So this is what we got so far. The problem with doing it this way is it really limits how much space we have on the outside, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to have some sort of like seating up here. Maybe we could bring it out one more if we wanted to. It's a bit big, I think. We do this. But I suppose it'll all be a matter of opinion once we start putting on the exterior parts of this build. But we can have most of the seating down here if, you know, that could work. So if we start putting in some area, I'm thinking about just doing it in white, maybe like a little patch of glass in the middle. But, you know, overall, this build is like slowly turning into like, how can we showcase the new blocks, I suppose? But I think it'll be really cool. I kind of want to be able to have a store of all the food items. Specifically, like if I'm going to be spending, you know, if I'm going to go hunting in the corruption quite a bit, it'd be great to have some of the corruption bread or whatever does whatever. So I think that'll be kind of nice. I'm not sure how we're going to work upstairs. I kind of wanted to have a seating area and then almost like a cafeteria style thing where we could store all kinds of items and then be able to sort of grab them out of chests, if you know what I mean. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, what I kind of wanted to do is have the sunken area be almost like a cafeteria. We'll have rows of stuff and chests, and you can grab out what you want. And then on the side, we'd have seating. I think I'm going to reverse that now and have food items along the side, and then like seating in the middle. You know, this isn't going to be like a waiter restaurant, so we don't need staff, which is great because that means we don't have to pay anyone. So, you know, all positives. Back here is looking fine. We'll probably do a little thing back here, you know, just to kind of incorporate it more into the build. Anyway, so yeah, I need more of these slabs, but this is sort of what it's going to be like. I'm just jumping around like crazy. This is sort of what it's going to be like, and then, yeah, we're going to have sort of chests along the side with the different food items. And it'll be cool. So we craft them down below, we put them up here. People can come and purchase them. You know, this isn't a free service. It takes a lot of time to do this. So we're going to charge people. Don't even worry about it. It'll be cool. One thing I did want to test actually on camera here. So normally in Creativerse, you can jump 2 blocks. So here's 3. We can't jump 3 blocks, but we can jump 2. I actually kind of just want to test if we put a slab on top, do we... So we can get on top of like 2.5 blocks. I think what happens is like the slabs are treated like a stair. So I think if you catch it at the right height, the game calculates it as like you going up like a stair. So I think if we put a stair up here, it'd do the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, just sort of something to think about. I somehow picked up the grass block through the stair. Anyway, just something kind of cool that you could do with mechanics, I suppose. All right, let's get this done. All right, trying to figure out how I want to organize these chests. And essentially, in this game, there are 4 categories of food. I put this little glass thing in the middle. There's 4 categories of food. There's bread, soup, sandwiches, pies. And I think we could get away with doing 4 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to use stone chests for now. Maybe I'll upgrade them at some point. So we could probably get away with doing like 4 chests, which would be great. That doesn't make any sense. How is this? How is this off? This is 3 wide. This is 3 wide. I don't know why that's off. But it's just missing a couple blocks, I suppose. So we can probably get away with 4 chests. We'll have bread, sandwiches, soups, pies, and then we'll probably decorate the wall behind it with like the wall shelves, and you know, you can kind of gather what there is. I don't think we'll ever have more than like a stack of any specific food. I think they all stack, so I'm not terribly worried about these being like overflowed, which is good. I keep falling. Yeah, so I think next step is to get these evened out and then get like a wall behind it. I think decorating like a wall and getting all that settled before we build the outside, like get the interior more or less done. There'll be seats and stuff in here. I'm not worried too much about that. Just get the interior sort of done and then we will worry about the rest of it, is my plan. Well, slight update. So this is what we're going to roll with. I decided to, you know what, we're going to use a lot of glass in this build. I think that'll be nice, you know? I think that'll be really nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with lighting. That's sort of what I'm thinking like right now. What I'm probably going to do is put lanterns with glass slabs on top of it in places that need lighting. Yeah. I don't want that much lighting to come from, like, below because, you know, we don't have much room down here. If we put lanterns, then it's going to be just, like, a hard sell to do anything. Yeah, so this is just a little start. I decided to just extend these down, make them look kind of like supports. which I think is going to be kind of cool. I kind of want this whole building to have a vibe of sort of being like held up and suspended, you know? I think that'll be kind of like a cool thing. Now, if I take out this wall, yeah, there's nothing there. Perfect. So I can kind of like round it out. I can kind of round it out. Do it back here as well, right? What about this one? No, that one has stuff. Anyway, nobody will probably be around the back of this place anyway. Yeah, so you can kind of get the vibe I'm going for, I think. Kind of like a rounded place that's kind of elevated. I think is going to be kind of cool. Yeah, so now I guess the big thing is lighting I want to figure out, and just sort of walls in general, I suppose, would be a decent idea. See, now what I'm debating is, do I want to build the walls like on top of these, or do I want to like extend it out one and have the walls sort of beside these? That's next question. Also, what do I want the walls to be out of? Some sort of combo of limestone and glass, I suppose. The other thing we can do is something of like this nature. Which could be kind of cool. The downside of that being, with like a rounded building like this, it's going to be kind of tough to like get the corners done. Well, that does look good, so we'll try and roll with that. Like, I want to incorporate slabs, slopes as much as I can, because that's sort of what this build is showcasing here. So yeah, touch of work to do, I suppose. Trying something crazy. I just decided to. I tried a few things, and this has kind of a cool vibe. Kind of like an open air thing. It just looks a bit too. I don't know, temple-y? Maybe it's like the word I'm looking for. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like a bit too shriny? Shrine? A bit too like much like a shrine, I suppose. Also, I don't like hiding the peak stone. I think having the peak stone is like a contrast, so I don't particularly like hiding it. What I was thinking about doing is maybe putting glass this way. Intriguing. What if we did the slopes on their sides? Let's just do it down here so we can kind of be exact. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. Yeah, then you get both sides, but you also get a block. You know, you have like, let's just try it out a little bit. This is something that could be kind of neat. You don't really notice the effect from inside nor outside, though. That's my only concern, is that it's just kind of looks like, well, it's kind of a cool, it just, from outside it would look like blocks. It looks like blocks from the outside, but inside it kind of just looks strange. Do I like it? Is it strange in a good way? I don't know. I don't know if it's strange in a good way. Okay. The other thing we could try is, I'm taking you guys on a real journey of trial and error here. We could try something like that to like close it off. Which is kind of a cool vibe. Kind of a cool vibe. We go like straight across. We're not gonna have a doorway. That is the doorway. I don't think the glass slopes add much. I kind of like this style. Alright, give me a second to try something, and then we'll see if that works. After trying a few different things, I think this is the best, it's the best I've come up with that shows off the new blocks. I will say there was some other things that probably looked better, but they didn't quite, you know, showcase the blocks. Now, looking at this build, there's a few things that obviously don't... Well, the one thing that stands out to me is there's too much limestone at the moment. It's too sort of bland and white. And without adding new blocks, which I don't want to do, we're going to have to use either glass or peak stone. And I'm thinking when we start with the roof, I kind of want to make the ring of peak stone that we have below on top, and you know, it'll kind of give a cool vibe. And then we're gonna have to figure out somewhere to put in the new glass stuff. I'm not entirely sure where yet. Also, lighting will be fun, but I think I'm just gonna start with the peak stone ring around the top, and we'll kind of build out from there. Yeah. Also, okay, I'm just gonna try a quick change in the moment here. Maybe we don't have these supports. Maybe we do... Well, let's just do it down here, and then we'll put it up. I guess we could make the support. That's kind of cool, right? It's alright. It's kind of cool, I think. Would it work better on the back of the block? Would it work better on the back of the block? Let's just try that. Where am I going here? Okay, let's spin you around like this. Yeah, I think that works better. I think that works better. Cool. This is a new feature, but it's quickly becoming one of my favorite features. If you press R to rotate the block and then click on a block that's already rotated, it automatically adjusts to whatever that block is. That is amazing. That is so helpful. I don't know if that's new. I really have no idea if that's like a new thing. But I like it. I like it a lot. So that's great. I don't know. Like, is that new? I don't know if I ever like tried to do it that way before. Either way, I'm a big fan, and it's such a nice little like just lifestyle change. Also, we got a little bit of the bedrock on. I'm liking how it breaks up all the white. I think it's kind of a cool vibe. We're probably gonna have to put another ring similar to down there to make it like kind of too high. Well, one block high, but you know what I mean? Like another slab, sort of one back up there, I think would look pretty good. It's coming together pretty well. I'm thinking of doing without these pillars. Well, why don't we put them in on the other side and see? I mean, they make kind of a big difference. They make a big difference, and I'm not sure I like the difference they make. No, I don't. I really don't. So let's just not have them. And how does this end? That makes a lot of sense, yeah. And then we just have it floating. Yeah, I think I like that more. It's kind of a cool vibe. Not sure how much glass we're gonna end up using in this build. That's one thing I'm like, I kind of wanted those to be the three things, and now I'm like, where's the glass even gonna be? Probably in the roof only, if anything. So it is showcasing the slabs, though. We kind of got to get peak stone stairs in there somewhere, I think, too. Anyway, slight bit more building. It's looking a little spaceshipy almost. I used kind of a weird roof design. I went 3 high with all the slopes, but like did it where the roof meets, so it kind of ended up looking a bit different. Why am I missing 1 block? Okay. Yeah, it's alright. I'm kind of happy with it. It's dark, though. They still haven't fixed this whole, you know, issue with, oh, okay, it was just That's still an issue too. Blocks just disappear for whatever reason. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? What block disappears next? That one again. I don't understand this game. I don't understand this game. There's also the lighting issue with glass doesn't allow light through for some reason. So we need to get lighting in here. I'm thinking maybe just underneath the chest could be like a place to put a light. You know what I mean? It doesn't really light the center of the room, but we could leave it dark. That's kind of like a cool vibe. Anyway, so yeah, this is what the room is looking like. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, which is always a bad sign, because that always ends up meaning that I did a lot. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's different. It's different. You know, I think, though, what could make it cool is exterior decorating. I think could make a big deal. So what I'm going to do is actually bring the pathway down this way and kind of over, as opposed to coming right in front of this. And then we're going to try and just do some exterior work with this, which I think could really be sort of the difference for it. It could be kind of cool. Yeah. Picturing like a little pond, maybe some trees, whatever, just to kind of add some, you know, some sparkle, some this, some that. Let me just kind of move the pathway a touch. All right, move the path over, so it kind of comes around this way. So now we got a bit of space to play with over here, which is going to be good because we're going to try and distract from the fact that this looks a bit strange. It looks a bit strange, but I think we could do some stuff on the exterior to make it kind of pop. But that's about it for me today. I kind of ran out of time. This took a while. There's a lot of playing with blocks, rotating blocks. I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. You know what I mean? It's one of those like, some lights I like it. Next time, though, we're going to make the exterior. I thought this would be like a one-shot project. Now it's going to be 3 episodes. Whatever. Well, yeah, we're going to finish up the outside and probably make all the food next time, which I think will be really cool. And yeah, so come back next time, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment what you guys think of it, if I need to change some stuff. I think it'll be cool. We're going to terraform this back a bit and add some exterior detail, and then after we're done that, you know what? We're finally going to go back and finish that damn haunted house basement, I tell you. Next episode will be the last episode that we're not working on that, okay? And we're going to finish that up so people can play it, or whatever. What do we call play it? I guess, yeah, play it. And then we're going to go back to work on the museum. You know what I mean? Lots of stuff to do. It's good, though. Projects. So yeah, next time we're going to finish this up. It's going to be good, and I hope you guys like this. Subscribe for more Creativerse, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. Ciao!